Some mysteries never fade. They linger in the shadows, whispering secrets that refuse to be buried. This is the chilling true story of the Sodder children. 5 siblings who vanished without a trace on Christmas Eve 1945, leaving behind only unanswered questions, cryptic clues, and a fire that still burns in history's darkest corners. Just after midnight, the Sodder family's joy turned into terror. A fire erupted, spreading rapidly through the house, trapping 5 of the 10 children inside. What happened next defies logic and has haunted investigators for decades. George Sodder, the father, fought desperately to save his children. He smashed windows, sliced his arm open, and tried to re-enter the house. But his ladder had vanished, his trucks refused to start, and the fire department arrived too late. By morning, the house was reduced to ash. Authorities searched for the remains of the 5 missing children, but found nothing. No bones, no bodies, no evidence they had died in the fire. Theories began to emerge. The fire was too brief and intense to destroy bones completely. A local crematorium confirmed that even at 2,000 degrees, bones should have remained. Then came the first chilling clue: a phone line cut, not burned. Someone had tampered. Then came the sighting. Witnesses reported seeing the Sodder children with unfamiliar adults. A woman in a Charleston hotel swore she saw them with Italian-speaking strangers. A photo arrived decades later, showing a young man eerily resembling one of the missing boys. In 1967, a letter arrived at the Sodder family home. Inside was a photograph of a young man with hauntingly familiar features. On the back, a cryptic message: Louis Sodder, I love brother Frankie, Eliel Boys, A9132 or 35. The postmark? No return address. Did the Sodder children escape? Were they taken? Some believe the Italian mafia was involved, punishing George Sodder for his anti-Mussolini views. Others suspect a child trafficking ring or even a government conspiracy. Until their final days, George and Jenny Sodder never stopped searching. Their billboard remained up for decades, asking for answers. But the truth of what happened to the 5 missing Sodder children remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. Were the Sodder children victims of a tragic accident, or was this a carefully orchestrated abduction? The truth lies buried in time, waiting to be uncovered. Some say Route 66 holds memories. Others say it holds secrets. But one night, it held something much darker. Marla's Diner sat lonely under the vast desert sky, an old flickering neon sign humming weakly in the dry wind. It was just past midnight, and Ben had just clocked in for another graveyard shift. Inside, the hum of the fridge, the clink of coffee mugs, and the occasional sizzle of the grill filled the silence. Ben, a college student working to pay his tuition, had done this shift dozens of times. At 1 a.m., Ben noticed a black car parked far across the lot. It hadn't moved. No one had come in or out. It just sat there, engine off, windows dark. At 2:13 a.m., the bell above the door rang. A man stepped in, tall, soaked in black clothing, face pale as bone. He walked silently to the booth beneath the flickering light. Ben poured him a cup of coffee with shaking hands. He tried to break the silence. Rough night? The man stared, then whispered, "They come at 3. At exactly 2:59, the power died. Lights out, fridge silent, neon sign dark. Then the scratching began, from the windows, the ceiling, beneath the floor. Ben turned back toward the man, but the booth was empty. No footsteps, no goodbye. Only the silver coin remained, glowing faintly in the dark. The scratching grew louder, closer. Panicked, Ben locked himself inside the walk-in freezer. He stayed there for hours. When the morning crew arrived, the diner was wrecked. Tables overturned, walls clawed, windows cracked. Ben was gone. No one saw Ben again. But the coin remains on the diner floor. And every night at 3 a.m., the lights flicker just once. Some shifts never end.